All right, let's get into it. Can you imagine a big, cheerful children's TV host? Like foam suit, cute songs, the whole thing, just flipping into a total nightmare? Because, babe, that's the vibe today. Emma here, and I'm feeling super intrigued, low-key thrilled, and slightly terrified in the fun way. Grab your matcha, sit in that west side traffic, and let's spill. So, let's talk. Buddy is a 2026 American supernatural fantasy comedy horror slasher. Yes, all of that, and yes, it somehow works. It's directed by Casper Kelly, who's the filmmaker steering this wild tone mash, and co-written with Jamie King, the screenwriter crafting the rules of the nightmare. The story takes place inside a surreal 90s-style live-action kids show called It's Buddy, where this bright orange unicorn host, Buddy, starts out all sunshine and stickers, and then reveals a real mean streak. The kids are trying to escape, while a mom gets pulled in searching for her missing daughter. Stakes, emotion, the whole thing. It's giving cheerful set pieces with a knife behind the couch cushion. Quick story time. I did this 90s kids TV escape room in K-Town. Neon foam clouds, puppet mailbox, the whole nostalgia buffet. The game master goes, "Say the magic word." My friend is like, "Aw, cute." And I'm like, "This is too cute." Then the lights pop red, the mailbox blinks its eyes, and a voice chirps, "Keep smiling, or else." I'm at the door like, absolutely not. That exact whiplash, bestie, is Buddy's whole thesis. Because in the movie, one kid refuses to play along. And that's when Buddy, the orange unicorn host voiced by Keegan-Michael Key, turns brutal and malevolent. That's the trigger. And from there, the film just tightens the screws. Basic download so you're not lost on the 405 of plot. The in-world show is It's Buddy. Very 90s educational TV energy. Colors that slap, call and response lessons, talking objects. The production leans practical, meaning real foam suits and puppetry. It looks tactile and safe on purpose, so when horror lands, you feel it in your spine. It premiered in Sundance's Midnight Lineup in 2026, which is that festival slot for audacious, buzzy genre films. Critics were generally positive. People clocked the concept, the execution, and the dare of juggling tones. Distribution in North America is with Roadside Attractions and Saban Films, who handle a lot of indie genre. And the theatrical date? They moved it up to late August 2026, which in distributor language is, "We're confident. Let's beat Labor Day traffic and own a weekend." Cast, because we love a face card. Kristen Milotti, who is the mother character Grace, carries the real-world heartline. She's the one hunting for her daughter. Delaney Quinn plays Freddie, the missing daughter. Topher Grace is Ben, the dad, grounding the family triangle. Keegan-Michael Key, a major comedic star, voices Buddy the unicorn, and his warmth flipping to threat is chef's kiss. It's betrayal as horror. They also split Buddy physically. Sergei Zhuravsky in the suit for Buddy's normal form, and Jonathan Yurko in the suit for Dark Buddy, the scarier movement language. That double embodiment makes the change feel like a real transformation, not just a sound effect. Then they stack the world with these uncanny helpers. Patton Oswalt, the comedian and actor, voices Strappy, an anthropomorphic backpack. Michael Shannon, our intensity king, voices Willie, a ventriloquist doll with major don't trust me eyes even when he smiles. Clint Howard, cult fave actor, plays George, a deranged howdy-doody-like cowboy puppet. Those are deliberate nostalgia bombs. The movie wants your childhood memories in the room. Then it twists them. We've also got Jemica Collins voicing multiple characters like Betty Bunny and Scared Flower, Devin Hawks Ludlow as Charlie, an anthropomorphic train, and Eric Bauza, voice acting powerhouse, doing a whole crew of objects: Mr. Mailbox, Worry Well, Couchy, Trashy, and Pea Flower. For Mr. Mailbox, there's even an in-suit performer, Rachel Applebaum, and in some listings she's credited as Clocky, while other listings omit that credit. Indie magic is people wearing 5 hats to make one surreal universe feel real. Speaking of helpers, in-world humans? Nurse Nancy, played by Fwang Kubaki, Mailman Miles, played by Benny Taylor, and Mailman Justin from Connor Stum. All these helper archetypes are exactly what 90s shows used to teach: health, community, routines. Here, they can also enforce rules. That's the theme I'm obsessed with: enforced cheer. The The film literally critiques how kids' TV can demand participation. Say the magic word or you're out of the group. When a child refuses and the mask slips, the movie goes, "See the system now?" And bringing a mom into the show? That's not just plot. It reframes the whole thing as a rescue mission from a predatory media bubble. It's giving parental anxiety meets media literacy. Production gossip for my nerds who keep receipts. Producers include J.D. Lifshitz, Raphael Margulies, and Tracy Rosenblum at Boulder Light Pictures, which is an indie shop that loves a bold genre swing. Plus Tyler Davidson and Drew Sykes at Low Spark Films, which also co-financed. Executive producing help from Roberto Link, along with Seapur Studios and Substance, which in indie speak means they wrangled money and partners to pull off all those suits and sets. Filming happened in Northeast Ohio, Brooklyn, Solon, Burton, because small municipalities can be cost-effective, and you can build studio-like interiors without downtown LA headaches. It's the kind of choice that makes the world feel anywhere America, which is perfect for a TV show that could be out of any living room. Now, big question, and tell me if I'm wrong. When you mix supernatural, fantasy, comedy, horror, and slasher, are you scaring me or winking at me? Like, do I scream or do I giggle? Personally, I want both. If the comedy releases pressure and the next beat cuts deeper, that's a ride. Keegan-Michael Key's friendly cadence makes the turn hurt more. Patton Oswalt can slide a joke that keeps your guard down. Then a practical suit rounds the corner and your lizard brain goes, run. The movie got generally positive notes out of Sundance, and I think that's because the balance stays legible. You understand the rules, even when the world is bonkers. What might throw people, no shade, is the idea of kids in danger. But the film is not doing exploitation. It's indictment. It's saying, hey, the cheery structures we trusted can also pressure kids to conform. That's spicy, but it's also correct. And the slasher element, for me, is less about body count and more about having a masked ritual. Here, the ritual is the lesson plan. When the ritual turns on you, horror. Cultural footprint. Because you know I track trends like valet lines on Sunset. The movie's nods to 90s kids shows give it instant memeability. Bright colors, talking furniture, songs that slap just a little too hard. The Howdy Doody echo via Clint Howard's cowboy puppet ties it to TV history. It's not random. It's commentary on the long line of smiling puppets who told us what to do. That makes Buddy feel bigger than a one-off thrill. It's a thesis on nostalgia with knives. Oh, and a quick fun oddity for the credits freaks. Lynette Eklund is listed as an in-suit performer for someone named Benny, but no Benny is otherwise listed. That's indie life. Names change, scenes get cut, credits lag. Not a scandal, just a peek behind the curtain where the foam lives. Okay, pause, because this next week I'm diving into another 90s revival taking over modern media. Think glitter, think chunky graphics, think a sound you can hear just from the font. You're not ready. So, that's the tea, folks. We'll pick this up next time. Later!